Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I don't know if y'all like me, but if you like me, I mean you this close from breaking down, crying, crashing out, whatever y'all want to call it, girl. Pushing forward, not being discouraged. And actually, I feel as though in the journey, I feel as though a part of you is supposed to feel discouraged because that part of you is gonna grow. So the difference between someone stopping in the middle of their journey versus a person reaching their goals is actually them feeling discouraged but still pressing through because they know within their bones that even though their reality may not look like it, if they keep on moving, then they're going to be in a different position. If your reality doesn't look like what you want it to look like, why would you stop there? If you're in a storm, why would you lay down right there at the storm? You got to keep on walking. Let's get up out of this. And I feel like the best way, in my personal opinion, obviously, the best way to push through like discouragement is really think about all the times God in life brought you to something or brought you out of something where you felt as though there was also a long distance away or it was out of arm reach. Think about before you graduated, before you got your degree, before you got that car, before you got that apartment, before you got that new job, before you found that loving relationship, before you healed yourself and became whole and became one with yourself. Think about you before then. All of those things, think about when you lost that weight. All of those things probably seemed like they were out of arm reach for you before you actually did it. But look at you, you're on the other side. You have more wisdom, you're stronger, you're healthier, you're smarter because you pushed through, even though your current environment didn't look like it. You kept on putting in work to change what you see, and you believe that the work that you were putting in was actually going to produce the results that you wanted. That's why everything worked for you. You may feel like you wanted to give up. You may even took some days off and said, fuck this shit. But a part of you, that part that knew that what you were doing was working, that part pushed you to keep on doing the shit, even though you want to sit there and cry and break down and not even do it and just give up. It's hard. So I'm not saying that it's going to be easy because it's hard. It's hard when you feel as though that you are trying and you feel as though if you're doing everything in your might and nothing is turning around, you feel as though that you've been trying. And this is not, a lot of people always talk about microwave success and microwave results. This ain't no microwave. You feel like you've been in the oven for a long time and it still ain't ready. And this motherfucker must be on the slow roast or something. You got to, cause what? You feel like you put all your effort, all your energy into something and you're still not getting the results that you want. I feel as though towards the end of the journey or when the closer you get to your results, the harder and the more resistance there is going to be, especially with spiritual attacks. A lot of people don't like to talk about spiritual warfare, but that is something real. If everybody go on the path that God calls them and reach their goals, then the devil will have no one to bother. He will be unsuccessful. He will literally have no one to entertain his ideas or anything like that. So while we're on this journey, it's his plan. It's his whole. I don't even know what you want to call it. That's his MO. There you go. It's his whole MO to stop you in the middle of your journey, to make you feel as though that this was the end destination, that this is where God called you want to be. He don't want you to reach your success. He don't want you to reach all of that because he is going to prove that God's words is right and that he is wrong. Literally, it's going to prove how much power he does not have. So it's easy. It's going to be easy to give up. Giving up is easy. Being negative is easy. Being complacent is easy. Being comfortable is easy. All of those things are easy, but you are also giving up on your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your duties that God calls you to live out and actually develop. You're giving up all of that to do the easy thing when you could do the hard work now, and then over time it'll get easier for you, or you're just gonna grow into that. Instead of just staying on this level because it's easier and it doesn't take that much effort to do anything, you can grow. And as you get to the next level, it is going to be hard, but this is going to be your new norm. And then you're going to continue to make sure that you grow and you go through those growing pains, because the growing pains is what's going to shape you and shift you. Just like they purify gold, you're going to keep on getting dipped into a fire, keep on getting dipped into a fire until you come out as pure as God wants you to be, which is 100% pure. But this is the same way. You're going to have to go through hell and back, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have to go through the storm. You're going to have to go through difficult trials and periods in your life, because God is refining you, and you're on your journey. God is refining you. You're not at the final place. And if you was, then you'll be getting called to heaven. So every day that you wake up and you see that God is giving you another day to live on this earth, that means He's giving you another day to fulfill what He called you to do. You got to get up and do it, no matter how hard it is. I be in this mud crying, and I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I be in this mud crying. I be in this mud feeling like that I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm really at a point in life where it's like, I don't know how next month is gonna look. Well, next month is next year for us, but I don't even know how 60 days is gonna look for me from now. So God got me in this place where He's only showing me my next step, and that's the only thing that I can see. So that's the only thing that I can focus on. I can't even pay attention to my past, and I don't even know what 30 days from now is going to look like. So I can't pay attention to my future either. The only thing I can do is pay attention to what's right in front of me, and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and you should put one foot in front of the other, and you keep on putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to look up, and you're going to be exactly where you want to be. You're not even going to realize that the little steps that you were making is what caused you to get to your destinations. A lot of people just want to see the bigger picture, and they're not thinking about the small brushstrokes, the small details is what actually make the picture. The picture is there. You can only see the picture because of the small details, the details that nobody probably ever think about. That's the reason why the picture looks the way that it looks. So you need to make sure that having an idea of where you want your life to be is completely great, but we can't hyper focus on that, because the small details and the things that we do in our everyday life is what is going to get us there. So that's where we need to put most of our focus and our energy, because that's what's going to help us get to the places that we want to be. And it is hard. I'm going to keep on saying that. It is hard. It is hard. It is hard. But being broke, not living in your purpose, not having a career, not having a job, not having the faith, the confidence, the reassurance, not having all of that is harder than getting up off your ass and working for the shit. So you do got to choose your heart. Nothing in this life right now is going to be easy, but if you continue to work hard on refining yourself, then it's going to become, or it's going to feel easier to you, even though it's not easy. Choosing to do the right thing and choosing to do the thing that's going to propel you forward is not easy, but you're going to condition your body. You're going to, just like how athletes, where they in this mother running 800s and 400s or whatever you want to call it. That ain't hard. I mean, that ain't easy. That is not fucking easy. But the more that you do it, the more you condition your body to do it and to actually finish it and accomplish it. So we are conditioning. God is conditioning us to get up and work and put one foot in front of the other. And really, I don't want to say forget about your feelings, because your feelings are important. But when it comes to like in the journey, when it comes to refining yourself, I feel as though that your feelings are not that important, because your feelings want you to be comfortable. Your feelings want you to feel good. And what we're doing right now is not supposed to feel good. So if you're doing something that's bettering your life and gonna put you in a different position and it doesn't feel good for you, that means it's working. That means it's working on you. That means that what you're doing is the right thing. And a lot of times people always talk about doing shit to make them feel good. But if you never done this, if this is something new to you, if you never live your life like this, then 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna feel good, because it's gonna be uncomfortable. Just like with conditioning, when you first run that mile and all that stuff, it's not going to feel good. You're going to feel like you passed out. You might even throw up because you worked out so hard. Your body is not used to it. But the more that you do it, your body is going to be healthier. Your body is going to be able to actually endure all of that work that you're putting in. And you're actually going to see the results that you want to see, because you condition your body to do a certain thing. And that's what we need to remember. We are not supposed to feel good. This journey is not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to make us uncomfortable to get us out of the shit that we're in. Being broke is not supposed to be comfortable. If you being broke and you're comfortable with that, then 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stay broke. Only the more if you're uncomfortable with being big, if you're uncomfortable with being skinny, if you're uncomfortable with being dumb, whatever you want to call it, anything that's making you uncomfortable, that's not making you feel comfortable with yourself and about yourself, it's there for a reason, so you can actually change. You can get up and do something about it. It's time to get up and do something about it. And you have the power and you have control to actually get up and do something about it. You need to ask God for guidance, or the Holy Spirit for guidance if you need it. Or if you already know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, get up and do it. Literally, get up and do it. Why are you waiting? What you waiting on? What's up? Like, come on now. I feel like 2025 is coming up, and we need to start taking action now. We need to make sure that action is something that we need to make sure that action is a word that we actually know. Not something that we just say, but we actually know what it looks like. And you got to take action. You got to get up and you got to get the stuff that you want after you bring it to God, and the Holy Spirit is leading you to do stuff. You have to actually get up and do those things. If not, you're not going to see the results that you want to. As you're doing those things, it's going to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. But keep on remembering all the other hard shit that you did that actually got you somewhere in life. And that's what's going to help you continue to push forward, because now you know that it's work. You're going to teach your brain or trick your brain. And it's not even tricking your brain. You're going to condition your brain to believe that doing hard things that make you uncomfortable is actually what help you grow. And then once you're doing those things, your brain is going to be more, I would say more open. Your brain is going to be more open to doing those things, because now you condition your brain, and now your brain feels as though because you're doing something hard, it's going to anticipate and expect good results, because usually that's what happens. Unless you're working hard on something that doesn't, unless you're working hard on something that's not beneficial, which is insane, honestly. But if you're working on something that's beneficial, your brain is going to anticipate something, a good reward, something good to come, and it's going to want to continue to do that hard thing, because now it's anticipating something good to follow. So it's all about conditioning. It's all about perspective shifts. It's very, very hard. And it's easy for me. It's easy for me saying it right now, but actually doing it is hard. Honestly, y'all, it's hard. You have to be like hyper focused on your thoughts, and you literally have to like cut off and cancel any negative thoughts and place it with something that is more aligned with God's word and who God called you to be. So it is hard, but it's not impossible. And since it's not impossible, you should start now to get to a point where it's not hard for you anymore to believe in those things that you said that you wanted for yourself and the things that God called you to do. So yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. Our journal entry prompt is going, let's see here. Journal entry point is, okay, we're going to write down 3 to 5 goals that we want to accomplish in 2025. You're going to circle the one that you feel as though will bring the most impact and change to your life. So if you were to accomplish just one of the 3 or 5 ideas that you wrote down on your paper, which one will bring you the biggest impact? Once we have that goal, we're going to write that on the top of the paper, on the second paper or second line. And you're going to basically deconstruct and work backwards from that goal. What can you do in this? What can you do daily? What can you do monthly? What can you do quarterly that's going to help you get to that goal? And once we get down to the daily task of what we can do that's going to help us get to our goals, we're going to implement that into our schedules. We're going to make sure that we start on that daily task before 2025 hit so we can have some momentum built up so we can hit our goals for next year. Alrighty, if you like videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with anybody and everybody that you feel as though may like this video. Stay blessed and stay positive. Peace.